Hi guys, good morning. My name is Amy Gill, your pharmacist that cares. Today, I want to talk to you about 7 ways that you can boost your immune system. The first way is to have a diet that consists of fresh fruits and vegetables. You don't want to eat those processed things because you know what? All those preservatives in there, your body just cannot break down. There's a reason they have a long expiration date on them, and it's not good for your system at all. So when you go to the grocery store, shop the perimeter of the store. Look for those fresh fruits and vegetables that aren't going to last but a couple days in your house. And they shouldn't last that long anyway because you should be eating them. And then if you say, oh, come on, Amy, you tell me this all the time, but I seriously do not have time to go to the grocery store that often. Well, guess what? There are options nowadays. You don't have to go to the grocery store. You can use Instacart, have it sent right to your house, let it come to your door. There are other options if you don't want to even do that. You can get a tower garden like we have. My boys put it together. We have fresh fruits and vegetables on there. The lettuce tastes amazing. It's like the greenest stuff you've ever seen. You won't even be able to order a salad out once you start having lettuce off the tower garden. So if you are interested in something like that, please let me know. My friend Nancy Ortnow set us up with an amazing thing, and it is just phenomenal. It is just fresh fruits and vegetables. We can barely eat it all. So if you guys want to do that, it's fun for the kids too. And like I said, they're the ones that take care of all of it. So again, no preservatives, right? Fresh fruits and vegetables. Let your system eat the things they're supposed to and break down the things they're supposed to, not preservatives, all these man-made things. So that is number 1 tip. The second tip is exercise. And I don't mean just once in a great while. I mean exercise regularly. And I don't mean you have to spend an hour or 2 at the gym. Okay, that's great. If you have time for an hour or 2 at the gym, by all means do it. I don't. So I have a trainer that we meet on Zoom. I don't even have time to go to his gym, but I sure have time to talk to him on Zoom. And we work out for about 45 minutes in the morning. And I choose early. Why? Because once the day gets rolling, I drop the kids off, all kinds of things just come up, right? Once I pick up the kids, there's no time for working out. I don't care how hard I think I'm going to set this time aside. I've tried that. And it's very easy to say, oh, I can't do it today. They've got homework. I've got to run up to hockey. I've got to do this, that, whatever. And it's easy just to put off your own exercise. So find a time that works for you. It doesn't have to be 4:30 in the morning like it is for me, but you know what? I love it. If you've never tried getting up early and exercising, I seriously highly recommend it. I swear it's amazing. And I've actually been doing kind of little at-home exercise tips in my healthy living group. Things you can do at home with or without weights, just with a little space on the floor. I'm in my 2nd week of throwing these things out there for people to see, to do with me. So if you're not in my healthy living group and see me post about 5:30 every morning lately, let me know and I can pop you in there and you guys can see some easy things you can do at home for exercise. Because if you do it regularly and consistently every day, what happens? We get better, and getting healthier helps your immune system, right? The next thing I want to talk about is alcohol. I am not saying you have to cut out all alcohol. If you want your glass of wine, your beer, your glass of champagne, that's awesome. Have it, but in moderation, because we all know too much is not good for us, correct? Yes. So I'm not saying you can't have it, because if I say you can't have it, what happens? That's all you think about. You're like, oh my gosh, she's telling me I can't have it. I'm not going to do this healthy thing with her. No. You can still have those things and still live your life, just in moderation. And that's that way with everything, even with eating healthy. I'm not saying don't have a dessert. Don't have ice cream once in a while. Don't have that cookie. It's okay. Don't have the, entire pint of ice cream or the dozen warm cookies that came out of the oven. But everything in moderation works. The next thing, which these things all tie together with my 4th one I'm going to talk about, and that is a healthy weight. So if you are eating fresh fruits and vegetables, you are exercising regularly, and you are having alcohol only in moderation, what's going to happen to your weight? Good things, right? And that's exactly what we want. You have got to take care of your body, because your healthy weight affects your joints. Obviously, it's going to affect your immune system as well, too. But I mean, just your overall well-being. If you are overweight, it is hard to do things. It is hard to take those walks. It is hard to go up and down those stairs. It's really, really, really hard on your joints, especially on your back and on your knees. So all these things, if you can work on the first three, the fourth one is just going to come on its own. But in order for all of these things to happen, and especially number 4, the healthy weight, what do we need to do? We need to have adequate sleep. Because if we do not give our body time to rest, I'm talking about 7 hours of sleep. Depending on your age, it kind of varies a little bit, but roughly about 7 hours of sleep a night, you're not going to have a healthy weight. You're not going to have the energy to exercise. You're sure not going to have the energy to worry about those easy, healthy meals. It's going to be easier to run through the drive-through, right? If you're tired, you're sluggish. And if you run through the drive-through, what happens? You're going to be more tired and sluggish, and all those things just fall apart. So give yourself time to sleep. That is so important. Go to sleep early and get up early and get those things knocked out. Because like I've said before, the early bird gets the worm, right? So get to sleep at a decent time and get up early and start knocking those things out first thing in the morning when everybody else is still sleeping, and you will have a very successful day. Now, another thing that is very important to our immune system, and we all know this, we see this, especially if you're out and about anywhere, you're going to see signs to wash your hands with soap and warm water for at least 20 seconds. I know they teach the kids to sing the happy birthday song while they wash their hands, but it is so important to do that. We all know that. But another thing besides washing our hands, keep your hands off your face, right? Because those germs are all over here. I don't care what you're touching, but you have those germs everywhere. So please frequently wash your hands. That's going to help with your overall health as well. And another thing that we talk about all the time is minimizing stress, because stress plays a huge factor with your immune system. Because when you are stressed, all things start going crazy, right? And one thing that I talk about is your gut health. So if you are stressed, what is going to start manifesting? All kinds of things in your belly, right? So we've got to have good gut health in order to maintain a good immune system. So we have to minimize stress. You know, you say, don't sweat the small things. And it's true. I mean, if maybe there's the dishes are still sitting there, or the kids' toys, or there's 2 hockey bags sitting over there that I'm looking at, it's okay. Because you know what? The house is lived in. Be happy there are people there that can dirty the dishes, decide to use a new hockey bag and not put either one of them away, right? But those things are there. So it's okay. I saw one of my friends posted yesterday. She said, how many people still have their Christmas trees up? Yeah. Why? Well, number one, I still enjoy it. And yeah, it's going to come down this weekend. But you know what? Does it really matter? If you enjoy it, that's cool. My sister had a great idea. She decided to undecorate their Christmas tree, and she's going to decorate it for her son's birthday and make it a birthday tree. Like she bought crepe paper, and she's gonna do all this kind of stuff. I'm like, well, that's kind of a cool idea. I mean, I have a white tree. I thought maybe I should make it a Valentine's Day tree. But you guys, is it really that important? If you enjoy it, enjoy it, okay? There's no reason to stress over those things, because the more you stress, the more everybody else in the house stresses, and it's not a healthy way to live. Absolutely not. So these 7 things might seem silly, trivial. You're like, Amy, you talk about a lot of these all the time. I do, but because that's what I do, right? I worry about your health. If you want to come see me in the white coat, by all means, don't pay attention to any of the stuff I just told you. But if you want to stay away from the pharmacy, start taking these steps. Start doing these little things, because over time, they will compound. Nobody wants to come get a bag full of prescriptions. You might want to come say hi to me there, right? But nobody wants to come get a bag full of prescriptions. And if you don't start today taking care of your health, where are you going to be next week, next month, next year? Where's your family going to be, right? You have to start taking these small steps in order to live a long, healthy life. Now, if you are ready to take charge of your health, or you know someone else that is ready to take charge of their health and they just don't know where to start, or they want to help other people like I do and just have these conversations, show them these steps, please reach out to me. I love to partner with people who are ready to get on their healthy living journal and want to help others as well. That's actually funny, because I did make up a healthy living journal for people to keep track of things in. So I guess that's where my mind is. But if you know somebody that is ready to do that, let me know. I would love to partner with them. I would love to show them those steps. And the more people we can help, just think what a better world this is going to be. So start taking these steps today. Reach out to me. I would love to talk to you about your healthy living journey. My name is Amy Gill, your pharmacist that cares.